Good morning. Well, hope your Thanksgiving was good if you live in the States, your Turkey Day, and if not, maybe you were across the ocean and you had a turkey roll on a baguette or a croissant with your person or people, or if you were just alone and out there on that road. Let's see. I was on the app this morning and I have, at any given time, I have like 5 or 6 windows open from pros, and I picked up where I left off with the most popular page, and I kept reading, or rereading, I should say, and I found 4 more. And down the road here, I want to start doing just complete features on new riders, the new blood. But today I kind of woke up thinking I wouldn't mind just kind of reading the same story, so to speak. And also, I pushed back my first cup of coffee. So I was watching Huberman. I forget which podcast he did, but he was talking about, I'm really into the physiology of health, by the way. But he was talking about if you push back your first cup of coffee 90 minutes in the day, you won't have that midday crash. And whatever receptors get blocked or whatever chemical gets blocked to let your brain know you're fatiguing is what caffeine intercepts and pushes back. And so basically I tried that today. I made it just over an hour after being conscious, and it was cool. I feel fine, a little headachy, but I'm not going to complain because caffeine is my only vice, and I love it. It's half whiskey. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, it was cool to try that out, try something new. So anyway, without further ado, there we go. Now I can see what I'm doing. Without further ado, yeah, everything's back in focus, and I'm on the fence about it. But here we go. Hope you guys like this today, and leave comments down below if you do, or leave a like. It really helps us out. And if you can think of anything to cover in the next video, put it in the comments. I know a lot of you on Discord see this, and I think, or whoever's on Discord sees this, but it'd be nice to have, to really grow this page. That's our goal. We have a certain number of videos and content we're going to put up, and also the more riders we get, the more of this we do, and it's just, what a cool thing. And riders are the coolest people. They really are. And, yeah, we get to meet them. So without further ado, again, here we go. Let's get into this. On the authors page, the most popular, let's see. I have them all pulled up here, but I just kind of wanted to do that. I like doing that. Okay, so let's see here. We don't need this anymore, so get that gone. All right, so Tyla is a really cool voice on this writer, this poet, from what I've read so far. I've read a lot of this before, her stuff, but there was one she wrote that I wanted to read, but I would just massacre it, so I'm not going to read it, but it was good. But I really like her. She has a lot of passion, and it's really cool to see this on the app. It's just, she's good. So check her out. Tyla. She's great. Let's see here. Buried Love. This is from a challenge. Let's see. Yeah, this is good. I fell in love with too many ghosts of you. I like that. I just like that language, that cadence. I became a haunted house. This is great. Let's see. Pull you from the graves of undertow and resurrect all the good moments. Yeah, check her out. You'll like her. I had a lot of fun reading her today. So I'm going to link all of these. And by the way, I'm going to go down the list of writers and keep spotlighting them. I know that right now, once the the newsletter and our visibility gets back where it was with the other apps, the iOS apps and everything else, and the Android and all that stuff that we had, right? We're bringing it back bigger than it was, which is cool. So I understand that, and I want you guys to understand that through these videos, not only are we giving some writers some attention because they deserve it, also we're creating content for the channel, because once we get on this platform completely big and pervasive, and we're going to get a lot busier. So right now we're just building a nice, strong base, and writers like Tyler really help out. And then these, support from the other great writers on here are always good. And so this is going to be fun today. So yeah, check out Tyler. Okay, now we're going to Creative Chaos, who I've always liked this profile. I've had a good time reading this too. And I like it. I like that. I like it sometimes the way they just stamp their signature with just a short and just meaningful piece on here. It's cool. So check out Creative Chaos too. It's pretty good. Yeah, this is great. Silence is a sound of sorrow, humming through your thoughts, dissolving into your serene agony. Yeah. I love this line too. Or these lines right here. As a single wave of the ocean, constantly weaving its undulation. What a cutting through the void. A lot of these poems from these veterans on the app are really, they're almost lyrical. They can almost be sung. Let's see, and Jamie Ashworth. Yeah, this is, we are merely people, but we treat ourselves like broken gods. Oh, that's nice. Yeah. I'd like to get a beer with Jamie Ashworth one night. That'd be cool. Yeah. Well, I can already relate to this. I read one line. There's always something funny about the way things slowly resolve themselves. That's true, though. I mean, it's also not just like a mental thing or emotional. Like, ever have your car just fix itself? Like, I'm not trying to make light, but it's true. Like, I had this weird noise in one of my cars, and it was around like shit. And one day it was fine. Anyway, see, you don't know in the moment, those sad, lonely moments when you're crying in the kitchen at 2 a.m. because your anxiety is eating you alive and you can't sleep. Oh, fuck, I've been there. That's pretty much, if I'm awake at 2 a.m., I'm in that headspace, so, yeah, I hear you. But things do have a way of turning out better every time. You just have to give your energy. You just have to keep trying, even when things don't feel ready. Push open the door, even when you don't want to welcome anything in. This means a lot to me right here, just especially today, in the mode I'm in. Push open the door. Yeah, I mean, and that's kind of a crux, right? And when we get in those moods, do we force light in, or do we just wait till we're ready for it? I think this is a lot more sensible. Just dive in. I'm going to like this as the app, and I'm going to spotlight this because I really like this poem. I like Jamie Ashworth. Okay. Hairy situation. I just love this. I've always gone here and read. I just like the naked the honesty in these writers, you know, like, I'm sorry, I wish I was a better friend to you. It's just, how many times have we felt that in our lives? I wish I was a better friend. I mean, oh yeah, R.I.P. Kevin Conroy. Being a VO, being a voice actor, or I guess I would call myself a narrator, or I fall in that category of a VO artist. Yeah, audiobook narrator, whatever the hell you want to call it. My side hustle is, or actually my obsession is. I was sad to hear about Kevin moving on. Yeah. You know, being a voice actor is tough. I'm still learning. I'm a year and a half in, a little bit more than that, and I'll tell you, it's when you hear them, or you go down, you want to become a VO artist, right? For me, the biggest challenge was, and why I like people like Conroy, is making friends with what you fear the most. I cannot stand the way my voice sounds. I never have been able to. I'm sure a lot of people feel that way. I'm sure even Morgan Freeman one day was like, God, shut up, Morgan Freeman, right? But, you know, even when I do these recordings, I have EQ, I have normalization, you have ways that you enhance what's good, and you get rid of the perception of what's not good, because noise is just perception. It's amazing. I'm a huge audio nerd now. So anyway, but yeah, he's right. R.I.P. buddy. Let's see. Yeah, Harry's situation is just, and I love his reviews. He reviews, and he's awesome. Oh, yeah, read this, you guys. Read this. Yeah, this is great. And again, this is all this. I'm gonna spotlight this because I like this story. I did on my last profile, on my other profile, I mean the Jeff Stewart page, but I didn't really, whoops, sorry, Harry, God. Spotlight, don't remove it. I guess I already did spotlight it. Haiku-ween. This is cool. Halloween draws near, a time of joy and some fear and ghosts and ghouls. I like stuff like this too. Yeah, Fudo. I'm gonna do something on Mnez too, very soon, probably the next video. Okay, so let's see. Check out Harry's situation, and let's go to White Wolf. Yeah, this is cool. The journey in us all. Now, you know, that word journey, and seldom occurrences like this writer, or when it's used judiciously. I like the word and the band, but I think somehow it became this like go-to buzzword, like the word epic, or like so many words just like hit and they get just overused, you know. And but in this case, this is a cool project from White Wolf. So, a recipe for disaster. Add the butter to the pan. Let it trace its liquid path of destruction until the whole pan is hissing. Add tomatoes, like the nose of a clown, seasoned with horseplay and the bitter gift of comedy that weighs heavy on the mind, but light on the tongue. Add cheese, boxes full of it, until it's all you can taste, to build up that laugh that you crave. If you need to, go shopping to buy that pie in the sky idea, the prize that's been avoiding you, and then stir it all together, the butter, the tomatoes, the cheese, the pie, until it is thick with anticipation. And don't listen to the voice that warns of mixing these things together, for surely once it is warm, it will become a delicacy for the ages. Served in Tupperware containers, tied up with string by young hands, delivered in secrecy to unsuspecting doorways by a chef who's always afraid of being caught and tried for his crimes against humanity. Yeah, this is great. All right. Hello, Spotlight. Mm-hmm. Usha Bear. I love Usha Bear. Okay, let's see. Uh, hell yes. And more. There we go. Absolutely. Okay, so, you know, anyway, sometimes I worry about doing these videos is what I'm saying even fucking interesting? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But it's fun. Let's see, back to here. Let's look at MNAS. I like this. Yeah. Yeah, I read this Newtonian. Did I spotlight this when I read it? I think I did. I did. Yeah, this is great. I remember this piece. You know, I wish my I wish my photographic memory was not so hazy anymore. I really lost a lot of that detail as I've aged. But yeah, this is fantastic, this piece. Yeah, this is great. This is great. Mm-hmm. Yeah. He had never seen his own blood before. I love that line. This made his heart skip, not from fear, but now his mind switched from being in a peculiar town to one where he was ready to see what this oddity had for him to explore. With his other free hand, he swiped the sharp tool from the young woman's hand. Yeah, this is. I love the. I love the. You can always tell when a writer is tapped in, and that their workflow. It's just if they mean to do what they do. I touched upon that in the last video. This is great. Yeah. Follow this writer too, if you're not already. This is a genre I don't spend enough time in, and I need to because I really like the idea of expanding your body of work, especially once you circle the same field over and over, and you kind of want to have that desire to try something to keep it fresh, right? And yeah, yeah. Skinwalkers. I have a friend who's really into ghosts and skinwalkers and all things mysterious. Me, I don't really. I'm more of a cash and carry kind of guy, but I'm open to any kind of I'm open to surprises, I guess. I feel that way about anything that's not explainable, but I don't really put a lot of time or thought into this stuff. But I really dig this soul. This I watched that. I watched this a special on that ranch, Skinwalker Ranch, and I've also watched. I mean, I'll fall down those documentary roads where I'll watch like a 3 week thing on serial killers, then I'll switch over to like, do ghosts exist? Or I'll switch over to, man and God, and I'll start watching things about, the internet, and I'll start watching all these documentaries. Or Louis Theroux. Louis Theroux is one of my favorites. Or, or I'll be on Rogan too for who knows how long. I'll just start watching shorts on YouTube trying to fall asleep. And then, Lex Friedman. I mentioned Huberman earlier. That's as good. This is really good. Yeah. This sounds so. I think I must have read this. I must have. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was a while ago. Yeah, I did. I read this, but just to be, I want to spotlight it. This is good. And this is. Yeah. Let's check out Sam Webster. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. I like this writer quite a bit. Mm-hmm. This means a lot to me too. I remember reading this because when I was young, I worked in a fishing boat in Alaska, and this when you hear about stories of the sea and, you know, crashing of waves, you don't really appreciate it until you've been out there in the middle of a Bering Sea where the swells were so bad you thought you were going to die. Yeah, and so this always hits hard with me now when I reached it. It's really, I never forgot that. They claim the voices belong to the ghosts of those lost at sea, reaching out to their loved ones and trying to find their way home. Or to sirens. Yeah. Whose haunting songs beckon mariners to a watery grave. Yeah. I love it. You can know they come from something far more dangerous and dreadful than monsters or men. Yeah, this is good. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I love a nautical theme too. Absolutely. Okay, well, I'm gonna wrap this up, you guys. I could be here all day doing this, so I don't want to take too much time on your Friday, even though you might not have even clicked on this, but I had fun. So let us go back to let me go back to my weekend, and or I mean, I'll let myself go back to my my week. I'm not asking for it's funny. My God, you guys, let me stop imposing on you. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Hold on. Before I leave, I have to read this guy. Love this writer again. Attempted abnegation of desire. Concentration, peep show, deliberate, masturbation, dark hallways, orgasm, realization of strange days, sexual afterglow, self, castigation, forced abstinence into the no, the disarray of confusion, foreshadowed lunacy of today. Yeah, sounds like every one of my nights, buddy. This is great. I love this. Yeah, okay. Follow this guy if you're not already. All right. Well, I need more coffee, and I need to get out in that driveway and work on my car. So I will talk to you guys next time. Until then, take good care.